All right, pack your camera bags, everyone, because today's deep dive, we are heading to Namibia.
A photographer's dream, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I'm already excited, and you know I like to get into the details.
Always.
So, to help us uncover the best of the best when it comes to photography in Namibia, we're turning to a website called Paparazzi Namib Trails and Safaris.
Sounds promising already.
They seem to really get what makes Namibia special for photographers, highlighting some truly unique experiences.
Well, you know, Namibia, it's not just about taking pretty pictures, is it? It's about capturing something more. Raw, untouched, almost like stepping back in time. You've got these incredible contrasts, the towering dunes, then that stark, desolate skeleton coast, the unique plant life.
And the sunsets.
Don't even get me started on the sunsets. The colors you see there, unbelievable. It's like the landscape itself is begging to be photographed.
And speaking of the skeleton coast, their full-day tour there caught my eye. Have you seen those pictures of shipwrecks just half swallowed by the sand?
Oh, I know what you mean. Hauntingly beautiful, that's how I'd put it.
It's like they've captured a moment frozen in time, you know?
The light there plays a big part, you see. It's harsh, unforgiving almost, but perfect for creating those dramatic photos with the textures, the shadows. There's this one picture by Amy Sackett, I can't remember the name, but she perfectly captured that feeling, the shipwreck against the sunrise.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not just about being there, it's knowing how to use what the location gives you to take your photography up a notch. What about Spitzkop? You heard of it?
Namibia's Matterhorn. Now there's a place where you can get some stunning pictures, especially as the sun sets. Imagine this massive granite peak glowing red against the sky.
I know. When I saw those pictures, I was floored. And from what I can tell on this website, this company, Paparazzi Namib Trails and Safaris, they actually help you make the most of opportunities like that. And it's not just about those big, iconic landscapes, is it?
You took the words right out of my mouth. They've got these abandoned mining structures, like something out of a movie almost.
The con mine. I was just looking at that.
Perfect example. The way those buildings have been worn down, set against the desert. It's a story in itself, talking about capturing the passage of time, you know.
There's a beauty in those unexpected places, for sure.
Exactly. And you can tell this company, they know how to find those hidden gems.
Speaking of which, I saw something on their website about quad biking across the dunes. Now that would be something else.
Talk about an adrenaline rush. Imagine the pictures you could get with a GoPro, or even trying some long exposures to blur the movement.
See, now those are the kinds of adventures that make for amazing photos.
It changes how you see things, right? You feel more connected to the place, and that comes through the picture.
100%. And if that's not enough, they even have kayaking trips where you can paddle the sea.
Right there on the water.
The photo opportunities.
You get reflections, you can try some underwater shots. Plus, it's just a different way of seeing Namibia, you know? It's not your typical kayak.
It really shows they understand what photographers are looking for. It's not just the destination, but the journey too. All those unique experiences.
And they seem to have the expertise to make those experiences even better when it comes to photography.
So let's talk a bit more about Paparazzi Namib Trails and Safaris. What makes them stand out? Their website really emphasizes that photographer-focused approach. It's more than just snapping a few pics on a regular tour, you know?
Exactly. That's what's key, right? You want someone who knows about composition, lighting, all those things that make a photo really pop. And they make a point of mentioning their guide's photography expertise.
So it's like having a photography mentor along the ride.
That's the idea. Someone to help you see those shots you might miss, give you pointers. Plus, did you notice they keep their group sizes small?
Yeah, I did. That's always a plus for me.
It makes a difference. You're not fighting for space or feeling a rush.
You know, sometimes on those big tours, you barely have time to look at your camera before it's, okay, let's go.
Right. With a small group, you can take your time, try different things. It's a much more immersive experience.
It's about slowing down, really seeing what's there.
And that's when you get those special shots. And they mentioned tailored tours too. Did you see that?
What's the deal with those?
Basically, it means they can create a custom itinerary for you. Say you're all about wildlife photography, focus on that, find the best spots for it.
Wow, that's amazing. Talk about personalized service.
They handle the details so you can concentrate on getting those amazing photos.
I've got to say, I had no idea Namibia was such a photographer's paradise. It's so much more than just a pretty place. It's about experiencing it through that lens.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, listeners, hopefully this has given you a taste of what Namibia has to offer. Now it's over to you.
As you're picturing yourself there, think about this. What speaks to you the most about Namibia? What do you want to capture with your camera?
And with that, we'll wrap up our Namibian adventure. For now, grab your cameras, pack your curiosity, and go discover the magic of Namibia.